Project Northeast here at Good Hills Bike Shop in Nashua. We're just going to show you how to take a 2020 Stumpjumper frame and change the travel on it. These bikes are great because you can have basically 3 bikes in one. Just by changing the shock out and the yoke, you can have a 120 rear, 130, or 140 based on the yoke size and the travel of the shock and the eye-to-eye measurements. So all you gotta do is take the 2 bolts out here on the linkage on your yoke and loosen out and take the top bolt out. You can swing this out. It comes out a little bit tough right in here. You take that out and we can just set this on the bench. We're gonna reuse the hardware and the flip chip so that you can keep it in the low position. So we're taking a regular Stumpjumper shock, which is 140 travel with the shorter yoke. And we bought the longer travel yoke available from Specialized right here. You can order that direct. And then we're going with a 190 millimeter eye-to-eye shock with a 42.5-inch stroke. Will give us our 120 mil travel for the rear. So when you're putting this back together, you just want to have the flip chip in the position that you want it to be. Further back this way is going to be in the low position, and then flipping it the other way will be in the high position. So just slap that on there. Fits inside the slots pretty easily. Put your washer back on. Put this in. Don't tighten it up, just put it loose. When you put it on the bike, you still want to be able to pivot it around just to be able to fit it back in. Now that everything's in, you can tighten stuff down. Check the manual for the torque specs and torque everything down. I'll link the torque specs to the different bolts. I'll link it onto the screen later. So that's basically it. All you got to do is get the right size shock and the right yoke from Specialized, and you can change the travel and have 3 bikes in one with the 2020 Specialized Stumpjumper frame.